Yo, gang, so we back with some OG Percy, man. This one really caught my attention, man, because the title is just so crazy, bro. It say my son, which is his junior, put a gun out on him, and his other son and him been locked up since. Went with him and been locked up since. They gonna have to break down to me a little bit. Cause I know he ain't saying both of them did it, and then unless he said his other son just, woo about bam. But anyway, regardless, that alone made me like, damn, bro got interesting little story. You know what I'm saying? To tell. If this like, damn, your junior, well, would your junior do some shit like that? You feel me? But yeah. So I did my first reaction to OG Percy probably like a couple days ago, some 4-5 days ago. He was talking about Charleston White, and it was so funny, bro, that I'm like, man, I want to check out more, bro. See what he got to offer, see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? With all that being said, though, let's just get into this and see what's to it.
Hey, Real Toon, there's some real money in the room.
Tell him crib. I had a son named Percy, man.
Okay.
I don't like to speak on family business unless I can take the plank out of my own eye first.
Come on.
So let me do that first. To say this, I've been there and did that, T.I. I had a son one time, man, I love all my kids. I love every last one of them. Some of them are more ruthless than the other ones. Some of them are just as greater than the others. Well, I had one of the ruthless ones that,
He just kept that shit real low key, cause I was just talking about this yesterday. That some kids just be just overly disobedient. They want to be so rebellious that you like, damn, who raised you? Well, everybody else straight, but it's always that one, bro.
Decide, he wanted to take control of the other little boys, mentally, because the kids always listen to the bigger brother, no matter what mom and daddy them say, and I had high hopes for my little son, man. He ain't never been in trouble, never been to prison, never been in jail. Good kid, go to school, backpack boy, and he's a gangster. Look, on the cool, when I say gangster, I mean, he grew up around his dad. The man thinking is on point. And the man was a gambler. My little son one number like 15, 14, gambling with little Ronnie and them. Yeah, coming home with, but what you? But anyway, I had a son that was older than he was, and I always told my youngest son, when your brother and them come home, you better get your shit together. Get your shit together, because your big brother finna come home, been gone about 7 years. When you get home, you niggas better be in school, because he's gonna be on your ass. It was a high hope, my son come home and help me with my sons and keep me on track. Got 5 little brothers of yours, don't want to see them go where you just came from. Because remember, I told you before, yeah, you did that.
Black Caesar?
No, sir. Percy.
Okay.
Black Caesar is a pot of gold. He
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel?
He got all, if you know, let me know in the comment. He got all boys? Shit. God damn.
We on in does in the bush. He had before, but wasn't his fault.
The reason I say goddamn, because it's 5 knucklehead boys, bro. Just like if it was all girls, it's like you just gotta have that mixture. But if you got like a straight girl, straight boys, I feel like that shit gonna be something, bro.
Oh, trying to be kind. But that's a whole different story. But now I'm not Black Caesar. His name don't even come up and shit like that. You're on the cool. Percy, come up in everything. But anyway, when Percy came home, man, he took one of my sons in. My son started missing school and everything. I'm like, God, I didn't tell him you was coming home to take him out of school. I told him you come home to keep him in school. After my son did that 7 years in prison, he came home with a chip on his shoulder. Due to allegations that his mama had installed in his head about his daddy. And you'll trip out on how parents mold these kids. I'm going somewhere with this. You trip out how the parents mold these kids to turn into these type of kids. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta watch that. Percy came home, my son missed these days in school. I had been looking for him and put a disappearing act on his mama. I had left the household by this time, so One thing about my kids, I kept respect going. So one day when they pulled up, and I had my other 3 kids that were still in school at the house at the time. My son came in there, popped up, he came in the house, and he didn't know that I knew that he hadn't been to school. He didn't know that. So when he came in, I told him, sit down. I said, sit down. I'm with little Percy. Where Percy at? Percy, what's up, man? Percy, hey, what's up, daddy? You know, he's still on the gate. I'm looking at him, I'm checking their swag, okay. Yeah, I said, sit down real quick. I said, say, your mama told me you ain't been to school. He leaned back like this a little bit, and he like, before he could say something, my oldest son said, he been with me, daddy. So I turned around and looked at my oldest son. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. I said, your mama said you haven't been to school. You haven't been to school. No, Dad, he been with me, Dad. I'm telling you, he been with me.
Shit crazy.
I just told you, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him. And so after that, my oldest son, he was on his gangster. See, what had happened was, the big son that installed in the kids, I'm watching their attitudes, you know, cause my son would never miss no goddamn school and sit in front of me. What? No, but I stand on business. Yeah, that's gonna be the one.
This shit just crazy for the older sibling to come out and after 7 years, bro, and steer his younger sibling on some bullshit like that. Missing school, like, I ain't even saying that it's okay to do that, but you can't at least make sure bro go to school. Like, damn, that shit be crazy. Yo, older sibling, me personally, and I know a lot of older siblings, like, your younger siblings you want to guide them in the right direction. Whether you doing wrong, you want to guide them in the right direction as best as possible.
Word for the day. We're gonna get us a t-shirt made called I Stand on Business. But anyway, during this time, after I had told my son the second time, I said, say, man, I'm not talking to you, and my son seen my attitude I took. By this time, my older son reached around and he picked up his gun off the table. And he picked it up and he put it inside his pants. He go to walk off to go out the house. He said, let me get up out of here. Then he turned around to me and said, like I said, he been with me.
No, bro. No, bro, it ain't never that deep. What type of time he on? It ain't no love there. It ain't no respect there, bro. He just treated that whole situation like his pops was a nigga on the street, bro. I said. Come on, man. That shit is reckless right there.
Like I said, he been with me. You pick the gun up off the table, act like you were gonna put it in your waist, and head out the door. Then you turn around, came back in my face like this, man. He said, like I said, he been with me. This is where the student becomes the teacher. That's a very hurtful feeling right there, man. To see your child go that route with daddy. I mean, it'll go to the bottom of your stomach. My daddy taught me something a long time ago. He said something to me. He didn't teach me because I wouldn't be here today. He said, I brung you in this world, I can take you out. And that's the only thing that went through my mind when my son came in my face, because he had.
Bro, that shit gotta hurt. Like, he gotta be overly heartbroken after that. If any of your loved ones even do some shit like that, shit is unforgivable, bro. It's unforgivable. You lost trust with me because now I don't know what type of time you on. You don't got no respect for me. You don't got no love for me. You ain't thinking of me, what this could do to us. You don't care about our relationship, nothing, bro. It's just never that deep. Damn, he said, like I said, shit.
We know the. When my son came in my face, because he had that look. We know the look. You know, look at your kids. My son actually had that look on his face when he said that. Like I said, he been with me. I said, that's what's up. My big brother AD happened to be coming through the thing right there. I say, all right, I'll tell you what. Since he been with you, won't you just put that back on the table? And come on outside. Right now. Y'all look at my face. I meant that. Bring your outside right now. And then you know what I said? With the gun or with that, I don't give a fuck how you come out here, nigga. Yeah. I'm gonna stand on business. Because if I don't, the other little kids that sitting there watching him do what he doing to me, it's gonna set a trend. I don't never want my kids to ever think that they can come that rap with me as a father. It ain't just that they tougher than me, I'm daddy. Had I never not been daddy, I could take that. But I've been daddy, I don't give a but nobody don't know, y'all don't know me out there in the world when it come down to my children. My children don't never play a part of the internet. You could probably say, well, yeah, I won't raise your own questions. But my kids, I raised my own children. I did that as a daddy. There's not too many of you daddies can say that. Yeah, I'm a proud father. I am the daddy daycare for real. But to see your child turn on you, man, it'll set a hurt in your heart. It'll set a hurt in your heart. But the coldest thing, it'll set an evil in your heart that you don't want for your own child. After that, I ain't never not liked my children. At that time, I didn't like my child. At that time, I didn't give a what that said or did. I'm actually finna fuck over him in a major way. And the only person knew it was Big Brother. Big Brother said, no, little Percy, that's your daddy. You don't say to little Percy, AD. He the wrong nigga to be talking to right now, cause he ain't on go. See, I seen him pick the gun up and get in my face, but he didn't do nothing with it. That don't work with me. You know, I'm that show me. You gotta show me. That's my life. Every time they can fight, I don't give a fuck about what you say about another nigga. Show me. See, now you gotta show me, and I went there. And when I went there, he hit his mama on the phone. And let his mama hear me, because guess what? He wouldn't come out that door. Bring your ass out that door. Cuz, come out that door, bring it. And if I gotta come in there and get you, it's gonna be a different story. But I'm not gonna do my mama house. I ain't gonna disrespect my mama. I can't tell him not to disrespect me, and then I turn around and disrespect my mama house. You hear me?
You still thinking?
Yeah, I gotta stay on point. That's why it's...
Yeah, and he did that at grandma's house, bro. Oh yeah, bro ass on some different shit. But when he said the thing about like, I'm daddy, you feel me? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm daddy if you tougher than me type shit. I just don't be understanding why people even like play with their pops like that, or any of their parents, but we talking specifically about the pops. You know, like boys specifically, when they get a certain age, they get muscles. Now they think they can wrestle with pops. Nah, you gotta always respect pops, man. Like especially if he's a father in your life. Like, obviously I will have to say his mother seen from his story, his mother play a part probably in why he secretly has whatever probably has hatred for his father. So every time he see him, he probably think about what his mama said, you know what I'm saying, in the back of his mind type shit. So his pops ain't shit, but you just respect your OGs, bro. And if your father's been in your life, don't shut up. You should have he wasn't talking to you. That's just what it is.
Turn around and disrespect my mama house. You hear me?
You still thinking?
Yeah, I gotta stay on point. That's why it's get outside. Why did I say that? Because there's certain places you do things, you don't do them in a public place when it comes to family. But anyway, that boy right there grabbed that gun. Make a long story short, nothing happened after that. He made a great escape. I gave my other son the choice. I said, let me tell you something. You can go back to school, you can stay here, I take you back home, you can go back to school and get back in school. Or, since you think you're grown now, you can leave and go with your brother. Because your brother said, come on, let's go, Pernell. That was another disrespect to me, I felt. You mean, come on, let's go. Yeah, I know he came with you. Y'all didn't know I was yours, but he ain't with you no more. He with his daddy. But as a child, I'm gonna let you make a decision. What you wanna do? You know what my son told me? He said, Dad, I'm gonna go with him. I looked at him. My other sons were sitting behind me with their head like, dang, this shit crazy.
I wanna say it's fear. And it's he molded him wrong, of course, but it's probably could be some fear, bro, in that shit. To say, like, nah, Pops, I'm gonna go with him. I wish I knew exactly how old they was, bro, which make it it don't really matter, but obviously Shorty in school is still crazy, but the fact that he chose him, he probably fear him some. And I would feel, if he was my son, the one I get a choice to, I would fear for him. Like, bro, you don't need, he crazy as hell. He crazy as fuck, but obviously he just probably knew, like, yo, you gonna do what you wanna do. And that shit just crazy.
I said, all right, enjoy. I said, all right, that's what's up. He walked out and he left. I haven't seen him since, physically.
Damn.
That's been like 7, 8 years ago.
Damn.
Physically. That was the last physical conversation I had with my son. He's been locked up ever since. Never been to jail, never been in trouble, school backpack boy, on his game, but decided to make his own decision. That's the road he took.
Damn.
So when you get grown,
that shit low-key powerful, bro. That's powerful. It's fucked up, of course, that shit has to happen, go down like that. But that shit powerful. Like, you never was in none of that shit. You went down. That's the choice that you made. That's the price that you pay, bro. Like, you ain't have to go down. You could have just chose to try and just be right. But like I said, somewhere it was in film. Maybe they was getting a little pay that he ain't never seen before. Like, damn, his brother at school ain't gonna make you this type of money, type bullshit. But that shit powerful as far as, like, that's the choice. When you choose that, that's how it's gonna be. He could have got saved if he would have literally went with his pops. But no, you chose to go with your brother and you got fucked.
make his own decision. That's the road he took. So when you get grown like that, you take your own roads. And you give what type of signs you run into after that. You fuck around, take that road, and guess what that road said? Guess what the sign said at the end of that road, Toon?
What'd it say?
Dead end. There's some signs you're gonna run into when you take different roads, y'all. Caution.
Damn.
Dip. Stop. Yield. Danger. Road construction. Road closed. No outlet. Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all soak in them signs for a minute.
Alright, man. That's OG Percy, man. That was a crazy story, cause especially him putting that shit at the end. Like, you go down that road, it's gonna be hella shit, bro. And guess where that shit gonna end? A dead end. Fuck you talking about. But yeah, I feel hurt for him. Shit. I feel hurt for him that his son sat there and damn this and got gangster with him like that. Like I said, he been with me. Ain't shit, like he the daddy. Ain't shit else to talk about. Like he finna spank him and some shit, bro. What type of time? Rebellious kids, you would think that he just wouldn't been on that type of time. He would have been looking out for his older siblings, wouldn't want them to go down that road type shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And catch me on the next reaction.